How Latino are you? This is a question that could be interpreted in many different ways. This makes us reflect on the concept of what makes a Latino. There are no specific answers because over the years, Latinos have developed and created different values. The main ideas of what make a Latino is tener orgullo en tu cultura. Have pride in your culture. Defend your roots and value the fact that you are a Latino. Over many generations, Latinos have grown to develop mindsets that make them stronger. Our parents or their loved ones experienced a different world when they lived in their home country. We asked some of our families to describe the lives they lived before coming to the U.S.
This story is very common for most Latinos. They decided to come to the U.S. for greater opportunities with a mindset to work hard in order to provide for their families. They went through many obstacles to try to be accepted in a new world where language was a huge barrier. These Latinos attempted to assimilate into a new society of mainly American values.
People criticize other Latinos for not being knowledgeable about their culture or have pride for it. However, it is due to the fact that we each grew up in different environments and experienced our cultures differently. These Latinos are not Americanized because they show their own sense of pride for their culture. It may not be the type of pride where they scream el grito or wear traditional clothing, but their heart will always reflect their country, even if it's not the same ideals as before.
Everyone experiences different sense of their culture. This is how we grew up. Siempre respeta a la gente mayor.
Tienes que comer todo lo que te ofrezcan, si no, ya no te lo van a ofrecer.
Siempre debes de ser comedido.
Sin una educación, nunca te vas a mejorar y vas a quedar como nosotros.
Si quieres llegar lejos, tienes que trabajar duro.
My parents taught me the same values as Jessica and Jenny, but for me, the Latino culture was not enforced. My parents were open to the idea that the American culture would be a big part of my life. They would play music in Spanish, but wouldn't mind if I played my English music. I was surrounded by my white friends, but my parents didn't mind because they were good kids. Although my parents never enforced the Latino culture, they did make a big deal about never forgetting Spanish. I may not be as in touch with my Latino culture as others around me, but it still matters to me.
This brings us to the question of whether Latino culture is fading away. It certainly is not. As new generations of Latinos are born in the U.S. and face similar obstacles their parents face, they feel like outcasts. Like many of the typical Latino stories, we do not know where we fit in a world where there is white supremacy. We feel ostracized. However, even though we face many disparities, we manage to overcome these instances. Regrouping is a concept where we regather a group with new ideals to face those that attempt to throw us down.
This is our generation.